What's wrong with you? Why are you always so sensitive? Stop eating so much. Don't you want to look like her? This was your fault, not mine. I'm the best you'll ever get.
Hey!
Hey, what's up?
Wait, are you okay? What is that on your face?
It's nothing, I'm fine.
No, it's not fine. What happened? He hit you again, didn't
It's really not a big deal. Just leave it alone.
Natasha.
Oh, look, he texted me. I told you everything would be fine. He texted me, I'm sorry about earlier. I promise I'll be better.
Oh, like you said last time. And the time before that. And
Listen, I promise I'll be okay. I love him and he loves me, and that's all that matters. I promise it won't be like last time.
Dating abuse is never okay. If you or anyone you know is experiencing domestic violence, please call the Montgomery County Family Justice Center.
So hi guys, thank you for being here. Congratulations for being chosen for the top 5. So can you guys just start by telling me your name, your grade, and what school you go to?
Okay, Natasha Dow, and I am in 11th grade. I go to Paint Branch High School.
My name is Saron, and I'm a junior at Paint Branch High School as well.
And can you guys tell me a little bit about why you entered the contest?
Okay, so I guess I can start off. So, of course, teen dating abuse, I feel like it's not talked about as often as it should be. It's a very serious issue. Like, I feel like, we often hear in the media and the news, like, domestic violence, abuse is talked about, but it's more general. It's not really specific to teens or a younger audience. So I feel like, addressing that, especially in our like community here at school, among like teenagers, I feel like that's extremely important and not talked about. So that's definitely one of the biggest reasons why Natasha and I decided to enter this contest, I'd say.
I completely agree. And I think it's so important to talk about it because many people might not understand the warning signs of a an abusive relationship and might trap themselves in it. But we wanted to advocate that we wanted to advocate how important it is to realize them and that there are other people to reach out to, your friends, there are resources, your family, all of that.
Yeah. And how did you guys come up with the idea for your video?
Well, recording virtually is definitely very difficult, especially if you don't have very good editing skills. We started at a very amateur level. Yeah, and so we thought right now in social distancing, probably the most common way people have been talking and keeping up with their friends have been like FaceTiming and all of that. And so we decided, um, hey, what if we had a conversation over FaceTime and like we and the victim of the relationship was like trying to cover up and hide it from her friends, you know?
Yeah.
And why do you think dating violence prevention is important?
So I think dating violence prevention is extremely important because oftentimes, like whatever stories you might hear on the media or news, it's often too late. People might start to take action or start to take notice after something serious occurs, whether that person gets hurt or becomes a victim, or even more serious than that. So I feel like preventing that as much as possible beforehand, like Natasha said, one key component of that is understanding the warning signs, how you can help, whether it's yourself experiencing dating abuse or another person you might know, whatever it might be, how you need to get that sort of help. Just understanding these types of things when it comes to preventing dating violence, I feel like it goes a long way in preventing anything that could happen that's much more serious.
Yeah. And Natasha, do you have anything to say?
I think Saron basically covered that entire portion of the question. She did really well on that.
Okay, and what do you guys want to learn from your video?
I want to learn from my video how to accept help and care from those around me because I can also relate to the character that I portrayed. Even if I know that I'm in trouble, if it doesn't even have to relate to dating violence, but dating violence is an especially important thing to realize. There are people out there who care about you and want to help. That sorry, that was my funny. Um, that oh my gosh, I completely lost my train of thought. Um,
Saron, did you want to add anything?
Yeah, like Natasha was saying, it's important, to reach out for help. Like that's what she was saying. And I feel like at the same time, even though it wasn't really talked about in the video, if you're also the person that you notice someone else who needs that sort of help, like in that video, for example, those two, they may be close friends, but that doesn't mean that, like if I see my friend and I clearly can see that, she's facing an abusive relationship, I shouldn't just keep that silent or keep that with me, that doesn't make me a good friend, but I need to reach out for help. And especially like in the video as it was portrayed, Natasha, like, she thought like that was just a normal relationship, but like I was trying to, tell her that that's not normal at all, that she's not okay. So I feel like, in a real life scenario as well, like both the person that's experiencing that needs to reach out, like Natasha emphasized, and the person that notices those things also needs to make sure that they try to help that person as much as possible. And that might include, speaking with a trusted adult or reaching out for other sources of help.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. So those were the questions, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. And again, congratulations on being chosen for the top 5.